and Vivek Thapa of IBDP Year 2 and the school president. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to our school's annual day event. All the students have put in great efforts to prepare for this big day. Annual day performance holds a significance in our life. During the rehearsal sessions, we all got together to pitch in ideas and discuss the objective of each performance. We get to spend time with each other outside the routine classroom learning hours and hence know our friends a little more, a little better. Ladies and gentlemen, taking the event further ahead, my three friends, Vani Patil and Neha Nibu of IBDP Year 1 and Kanak Arjun Walker of IGCSE 9B will now take over the proceeding of today's program. We appreciate your time and consideration, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vani Patil of IBDP Year 1.
I am Neha Nibu of IBDP Year 1.
And I am Kanak Arjun Walker of IGCSE 9. Today, we will be taking you through the proceedings of the GIIS Annual Day 2021.
Sometimes you do not know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. This year, the Global Schools Foundation is celebrating its 20th anniversary. In honor of this, our theme this year is memories. For many of us, we preserve our memories through cultural traditions. We shall start this program with one such tradition of our own. Please join us as we invoke the blessings of the Hindu goddesses in the form of a classical dance.
शंकरा रे शंकरा बूझ 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 धर पकड़ बूझ बूझ पकड़ 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 शंकरा रे शंकरा चंड चतुर मेरी खोपड़ी में रक्त का दिया जला चंड चतुर मेरी खोपड़ी में रक्त का दिया जला पूछ मेरी चिंगारी है हकड़ मेरी मतवारी है नाच गाने तलवारे हैं गोली में अंगारे हैं लोमड़ी की खाल लिए शेरों की चाल चला नौटंकी खेल से टोली का चूल्हा चला बूझ 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 धर पकड़ बूझ बूझ पकड़ 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 शंकरा रे शंकरा रे शंकरा रे शंकरा शंकरा रे शंकरा रे शंकरा रे शंकरा
practice that many use to foster peace and harmony between their minds and soul. As we get older, we lose sight of our younger, more peaceful selves. Let us now join these students as they teach us to keep in touch with our memories.
さて、7年生のみんながエニアのオネリタイムという曲に合わせてヨガを披露してくれます。ヨガは多くの人は心と魂の平和と調和を育むために行っている練習です。年齢を重ねると若い頃の穏やかな自分を見失ってしまうものです。学生たちと一緒に思い出とのつながりを大切にすることを学びましょう。
Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the annual report of our school. All the major events and activities will be covered in the report. Thank you.
manga fans. The students of grade 7B who will be singing Homura, a song from the anime Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. Many of us have been watching the show feverishly, and we will be sure to make many memories to fondly look back upon in the future. So, without further ado, let us give a huge round of applause to our talented friends as they grace the stage.
次はアニメ漫画ファンにはたまらないパフォーマンスをお見せします。7期の生徒たちが歌うのはアニメ「鬼滅の刃」の楽曲「ホムラ」です。私たちの多くはこの漫画を熱心に見ており、将来懐かしい思い出をたくさん作ることができるでしょう。それでは仲間たちに大きな拍手を送りましょう。
「
The 8th grader's dance, Yoreni Kakeru, paints an image of a young person with many worries and a journey of growth and maturity. The dance shows that the anxieties of teenagers are not permanent and shall pass with time, turning into bittersweet memories. Now, let us all welcome our friends from grade 8 GIIS as they perform this contemporary Japanese dance.
8年生が踊る夜にかけるは、若者がいろいろな悩みを抱えて、それを自分自身で解決して空を高く飛ぶようなイメージです。これから大人になっていく年齢の子どもたちが抱える悩みは決して無駄ではないことを踊りで表します。それでは8年生の仲間たちに大きな拍手を送りましょう。
bind a version of ourselves to memory. These memories can take the form of books or movies. One movie franchise in particular is still held close to the hearts of so many in the world today. It has gone through several stages, touching several generations. The franchise I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the 70s classic, Star Wars. The students of grade 6 are very excited to present to you a play chronicling the events of the original Star Wars trilogy, episodes 4, 5, and 6.
毎年私たちは少しずつ年を取り、記憶の中に自分の姿を残していきます。その記憶は本や映画という形を取ることもあります。その中で今も世界中の多くの人々の心に残っている映画があります。いくつかの段階を経て何世代にもわたって愛され続けている映画です。その映画とは皆さんご存知の70年代の名作「スター・ウォーズ」です。6年生は「スター・ウォーズ」3部作のエピソード4、5、6の劇を皆さんにお見せできることをとっても楽しみにしています。
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. This is a story of good versus evil or light dispelling darkness. This is a story of hope. It begins on the distant desert planet of Tatooine with a farmer boy named Luke Skywalker.
Luke never knew his parents. He lived with his aunt and uncle on a farm that harvested precious water from the dry desert air. Though busy with his many chores on the moisture farm, Luke was bored. He dreamed of exploring the twinkling frontier of space beyond the scorching twin suns and his Dust Bowl home.
Luke Skywalker yearned for adventure. Little did he know that just beyond the atmosphere of his little planet, his adventure was beginning. It was known throughout the galaxy that the fearsome Darth Vader was the face of the Empire. Under orders from his master, Emperor Palpatine, Vader has hunted down and exterminated all members from ancient Jedi Knights, except one.
Darth Vader had seized Princess Leia's starship and ordered a squadron of stormtroopers to track down two escaped droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, who had fled to Luke's planet to locate the last known Jedi Knight.
From R2-D2's eyes came a flickering image of a girl. Though adorned in elegant clothes of a princess, her face was one of worry. Her recorded voice trembled. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are my only hope. The door hissed open and its dark shape stepped in, followed closely by the two security officers. The two men fell into place on either side of the door, their gazes fixed on the ceiling. For a long, terrible second, there was no sound in the small cell beyond the wheeze of Vader's respirator. A cold drip of alarm ran down Leia's back.
I hope you find your chorus adequate, Princess.
No fear, no breaking, no screaming. I demand to be released and given a formal trial.
Spare me your indignation. You have neither the time nor the patience for it.
A strange sound, a beeping that sizzled through the air like a bolt of static, made the hair rise on Leia's neck. Vader stepped aside, allowing a spherical droid to float in behind him. Its glossy black exterior shot through with silver and punctuated by red eyelight.
What? No.
Leia knew what that was, an interrogation droid.
This is your last chance, Your Highness. If you do not tell me where I'll find the plans and where the rebels' fortress is, I will force the answers from you.
There was nowhere to run. Leia bolted toward the door, but Vader's arms locked around her, swinging her back into the interrogation droid's path. The pain that lanced through her arm as the needle punctured her skin and the serum seeped through her system was unbearable. A voice floated toward her through the clouds. Your Highness, you're safe. You can trust me.
Leia shook her head, turning her face against something cold, hard, smooth. Cell. She was in a cell. Why couldn't she hold on to a thought? Her pulse was pounding in her ears again. She pressed her hands against them. Not safe, not safe, not safe.
I'm with the Rebel Alliance. You need to tell me what you did with the Death Star plans. You must tell me. You must trust me.
There was a bad taste in her mouth, a pounding in her skull. Leia felt so sure she was going to be sick. She bent at her waist, ignoring the way fire seemed to stream through her blood. Words popped like bubbles in her mind. Interrogation, Death Star, Vader.
We need them, Leia. Tell me where to find the plans.
Leave me alone. Interrogation, rebels, can't tell the truth, don't tell the truth, Antilles, Tanta 4, Alderaan, Senate, Galaxy. You'll be forced to give the information, her instructor said. The truthful information. But doesn't have to be current information. There's always a way to tell the truth that's related, but not the answer they want. Find the connection.
Where are the plans?
I don't have them. I don't have them.
Where are they?
I don't have them.
Where did you send them? Where is the rebels' base? If you do not tell me where I'll find the rebels, lives will be lost, and all rebels' deaths will be on your head.
Your father wants you to trust us. He wants you to tell us where to find the rebels. He's worried about you. He wants you to come home.
Alderaan is my home.
Are you a member of the Rebel Alliance?
I'm Princess Leia Organa. I'm the senator from Alderaan.
And that was the truth. Vader stepped back, watching her as stilly and silently as any poisonous snake about to strike. He began to turn, signaling something to the security officers. Leia slumped back against the middle cot in relief. They were leaving. It was over.
Careful. If you continue to resist, soon you will be neither.
Luke fled the icy battlefields and boarded his hidden X-Wing fighter where R2 waited for him. As they flew away, Obi-Wan Kenobi's voice drifted into Luke's mind.
You will go to the Dagobah system. There, you will meet Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me.
Luke and R2 arrived on the bogey planet of Dagobah.
I don't know, Arthur. This seems like a strange place to find a Jedi Master.
At dusk, a wizened creature appeared from the mist. It was Yoda. Under Yoda's guidance, Luke began the rigorous practice of becoming a Jedi, exercising both body and mind.
Your lesson for today, my young Padawans, is called The Force is Not Multiple Choice. Are you familiar with those teen magazines that have multiple choice tests? You answer a bunch of questions, then if you chose mostly A, you're a discount person, and if mostly B, you're this other kind. Well, we're gonna do one of those. One question, 3 options. You might want to meditate before you begin. Really. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Again. Again. Okay, slowly open your eyes. Here we go. It's lunchtime in the school cafeteria. You exit the food line, grabbing your tray of steaming sloppy joe. You look around. To your right, you see your friends. You know that your best friend has been having a really rough day. And the table is full, except for one seat next to your best friend. Straight ahead, you see the new kid. The popular, mean crowd have sat down around him. And they look like they're already starting to give him a hard time. To your left, you see someone from your class who sits alone every day. She would obviously like to sit with someone, but no one gives her a chance. So, do you A, go sit next to your best friend? He or she's your best friend and needs your help right now. The other kids can wait. B, go sit with a new kid. If the popular, mean crowd start to tease him, you can stand up to them, or at least let them know that you're on his side. C, go sit with a loner. She's been suffering the longest, and it's time to help her out. So, which one would you choose? Think carefully. Those who vote A, raise your hands. Those who vote B, raise your hands. Those who vote C, raise your hands. Interesting. But if you want to be a Jedi, the correct answer is this. There is no correct answer. For Jedi do not act hypothetically. They act in real life. The next time you see A, B, or C happening, do something about it. For real. That is the way of the Jedi.
As he became stronger with the Force, Luke began to have visions. One of those visions were Darth Vader, another foretold the future. Luke saw a city in the class. His friends, Han, Leia, and Chewie were there, but they were in pain.
I have to go. I can help them.
Yoda and Obi-Wan tried to stop Luke. He was not finished with his training, but Luke had made up his mind.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
You are walking through a tunnel. You see nothing, but you can feel the shape of a space. The force is curling around you in the form of a metallic tube, but Vader is not here. You press on. You emerge into a dark, cluttering corridor. Large windows giving out onto the central reactor core shed a very dim light. You reach out with your senses. Vader is here, but he is avoiding you, muddying your force around you. A pang of fear slaps your heart. He is stronger than you are.
And that's when it hits you, like a barn being thrown by a sandstorm, right into your body. You fall, then rise again, throbbing with pain. A giant piece of machinery has clattered to the floor at your feet. You turn to look where it came from, and another crashes into your head.
You are on your knees. You raise your lightsaber to protect yourself, but the metal objects are coming too fast. Vader is detaching them from walls, lifting them from the floor and hurling them at you. You can't see them. You can't sense them. Vader has muddied the force too much. You are bleeding, you are reeling, and you are losing.
And that's when the biggest one hits you. You're flying through one of the large windows, glass shattering around you like rain in a storm, into the reactor shaft. There's nothing below you, nothing for half a kilometer or more. Time has slowed, which is not necessarily good, and it is merely giving you time to realize that you are about to die.
And then, as you fall, you realize that there is a gantry platform, a long, thin steel catwalk very near you. You reach out. You are falling, but your hand touches steel. You grab it. Your body snaps like a fish at the end of a line. But your hand is still gripping the steel. Below you, the reactor core descends into oblivion. Wind is whipping at your face. You smell your own sweat. And your legs are falling over the abyss. You kick the air, but you cannot raise yourself to the platform.
Fear is overpowering you now. You look down and back up. Vader has appeared at the end of the gantry, towering enormous, dark. He is walking towards you. His steps echo like a ticking of an enormous clock. You manage to pull yourself back up onto the gantry. You climb to your feet, which takes as much effort as climbing a mountain.
You ignite your sword. One last stand, you tell yourself. You can beat him. You try to feel calm, but you are merely trying, so you do not feel calm. Not at all. Maybe you should listen to Vader. Maybe you should let all your anger out. But you can't even do that. All you feel is fear.
He strides toward you, dark, steady, familiar, and then you leap at him, your feet leaving the ground entirely.
The Rebel Alliance was larger than ever. Leaders from all over the galaxy banded together in a final effort to defeat the Empire. At headquarters of the Rebel fleet, Luke learned that Emperor Palpatine has been secretly overseeing the construction of the new Death Star, deadlier than the first.
An invisible shield protected this new space station. A generator located on the nearby moon of Endor powered the shield. If Luke and his friends could deactivate the shield, the rebel fighters could strike, destroying the Death Star and the Emperor with it.
With Han and Chewie plotting a stolen Imperial shuttle, Luke, Leia, the droids, and the team of rebels attempt to slip past the new Death Star and touch down on the forest moon of Endor.
Bring
her out of light speed, Chewie.
The blur of stars and cosmic clouds they've been watching for hours freezes, and they are looking at an ominous sight. An immense star cruiser, one of the biggest ships in the galaxy, just ahead. Beyond that looms something far bigger, the Empire's new space station, the new Death Star. Death Star Commander Moff Jerjoid still doesn't have it finished, and one whole hemisphere of trails off into a mess of scaffolding and girders. But even unfinished, it still seems unnaturally large.
A dozen planets were stripped bare just to get the raw material to make this second Death Star. Even now, other worlds are plundered to obtain the fuel to power it.
An insult to the cosmos that has already thrown off the rotation of the nearby moon. But our heroes are not quite as frightened as they might be. After all, they've flown one of these things before. And this one isn't even working yet. And yet, Leia notices that Luke seems more frightened than the others.
Get us the nav computer to plot us a course out of here, Chewie. If they do not go for this, we would have to go out of here pretty quickly.
We have you on the screen now. Please identify.
Shuttle, today we are requesting for a shield deactivation.
Tidarium, transmit the clearance code for shield passage.
Transmission commencing.
Maintain present course until code verification.
Now we find out if that code is worth the price we've paid.
You didn't think the buttons work for free, did you? It'll work. Now don't get jittery, Luke. There are lots of command ships. Keep your distance, Chewie, but don't look like you're trying to keep your distance. I don't know. Fly casual.
Waiters on that ship!
Now don't get jittery, Luke. There are lots of command ships. Keep your distance, Chewie. Don't look like you're keeping your distance. I don't know. Fly casual.
Luke's shuttle rocketed away from the exploding Death Star just in time. A dying Darth Vader asked his son to remove his helmet and face mask.
You were right about me, Luke. Tell your sister you were right.
Anakin Skywalker closed his battle, weary eyes for the last time, as Luke said goodbye.
No longer the farm boy from Tatooine, Luke Skywalker fulfilled his destiny and became a Jedi Knight and saved the galaxy. More importantly, he saved his father and found his family.
The Force was with him!
Next, let us welcome with a huge round of applause our grade 9 students. They will be dancing to a fusion of two songs, Peekaboo and Chica Dance. These songs remind us of school memories and fun times we have with our fellow schoolmates. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and enjoy as our friends invoke feelings of nostalgia and long-forgotten school day memories through their artistic omnibus.
次は9年生の皆さんです。2つの曲を踊ってくれます。ピカブとチカダンスです。これらの曲は学生時代や仲間との楽しい時間を思い出させてくれます。懐かしい学生時代の記憶を呼び覚ます。芸術的なパフォーマンスをどうぞお楽しみください。
We now have another performance ready for you. It is an energetic, Western, and semi-classical fusion dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and enjoy.
次は9年 A 組の登場です。ブルーノ・マーズの大人気のアップタウン・ファンクと24 カラット・マジックに乗ってにギアナダンスをどうぞご覧ください。
Like that.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band brought up that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out! Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up, I'm wearing Cuban links. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to keep the color red, the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my own. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out!
Now, to wrap things up, please welcome our school vice captain, Higashikasai, for a vote of thanks.
Dear parents, guests, and friends, I am Said Eliza Higashikasai and the school vice president, and it is an honor for me to extend a vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to make this event a great success. I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to you all for joining us today and taking time out of your busy schedules. I sincerely thank our school's Director of Operations, Mr. Sumit Mishra, and Principal, Ms. Madhukanna. Without your support, this event would not have been possible. I take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Rashmi Ma'am, Kushida Sensei, and all the other extend my gratitude to all the teachers for guiding us to put up a great show today. I would also like to extend my gratitude to all those parents who contributed in one way or the other to make this program a great success, especially the parents who helped in making the props. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you for being with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this we end our event. Thank you so much for watching our Annual Day 2021. It has been a great pleasure.
皆さ